Hello everyone. Today we're going to discuss about informal sector dominance in India. Nearly 80 to 90% of Indian workforce in India is employed in informal sector, from street vendors to daily wage workers to small shop owners. This segment is basically backbone of our economy, yet it remains largely invisible when it comes to policy protection, taxation, and social security reforms. In the informal sector refers to basically the economic activities that are not regulated by government. They lack formal contracts and typically operate outside the taxation and labor laws. While this sector contributes significantly to the employment, it suffers low productivity, income stability, and lack worker protection as well. This creates a paradoxic in our Indian economy because India has high employment, but much of its employment is low quality, which again creates underemployment rather than any economic progress. So when it comes to history, the dominance of informal sector can be tracked back to post-independence economic structure, which was basically more focused on agriculture and small-scale industries. And even after 1991 economic reforms, which boosted growth and globalization, but the transition to formal employment was very slow. So more recently, even demonetization and rollouts of GST has shown us that how they have disrupted informal businesses, which highlighted their vulnerability. So the informal sector is dominant in our economy, and that has several structural problems as it lacks social security, such as pensions or insurance. There is very limited access to formal credit. There is lower tax revenue for the government as a result of this, and also the this creates an income inequality in India. All these problems create a constraint for India's long-term goal to have high income and to become a developed economy. To address this issue, there should be a multi-pronged strategy that requires formalization of incentives so that the small businesses have a simplified tax system, and there should be reduced compliance burden, expanding digital infrastructure so that they feel financial inclusion such as UPIs. There should be social security schemes, proper health insurance and pension programs, and there should be skill development. So in short run, there should be digital inclusion, easy registration access, easy credit access, and in long run, there should be a proper structural shift. So, however, to conclude, there are all these compliances require a, a high cost, lack of awareness, and even resistance from small businesses. But for India to achieve sustainable and inclusive growth, the transition to formal sector must be gradual, inclusive, and policy driven. So, addressing this issue is not just economic necessity, but it is a step towards equality, stability, and long term development for India.